Hi, this is Chad, and in this video I'm going to show you how to manipulate vocals using ELASTIQUE PITCH V2, which is zplane's popular pitch shifting plugin. I'm going to show you how to do some things like fixing intonation problems on a vocal, as well as creating parallel harmonies from a single vocal part. Let's check it out. Alright, so here's our music. That's it, just a simple loop, and what we're interested in, of course, is this vocal part that's right here. And the first thing I want to fix is an intonation problem. Some of you may have heard that she sang this note a bit flat, and to make it a bit more obvious, I'm going to mute all the channels except for that vocal and the synth. The synth is perfectly in pitch, so we'll be able to hear once the vocal is also in pitch by playing the two together. Now, you might also see the problem if you take a look at the tuner down here. This tuner is sitting just on the vocal track, and when the singer gets here, she should sing an F, but you'll see that the line dips below F because she sings it flat. Check it out. Yeah, see, it's this big dip below F that I want to get rid of. And I'm going to do that by applying some pitch automation with ELASTIQUE Pitch. So this first instance here is doing nothing at the moment. It's just at 0. But what I'm going to do is bring up the pitch automation lane in Ableton and apply some breakpoints here. Now, I'm not going to shift the whole entire note up to compensate for her flatness. I only want to kind of introduce the shift a bit later because she actually starts on pitch. And if I think I just bend up near the end, that will compensate for the bend down that she did. Let's take a look. Pretty close. Maybe it's almost too much. There it is. Love it. So that just sounds perfectly transparent. Now, I like using the solution to fix intonation problems as opposed to auto-tune because it still leaves the voice sounding natural. It wasn't an artificial snapping to that F note, which would have sounded unnatural since she had vibrato and other pitch bends in the other part she was singing. This still preserves a bit of those pitch bends, so it doesn't sound out of place from the other notes she sings. Yeah, perfect fix. Very easy to do. The next thing I want to do, though, is actually introduce a harmony on top of this. And I'm going to use another instance of ELASTIQUE Pitch V2 to do that. Now, this one here, I'm going to start by cranking up the pitch to like +7 semitones. That's a perfect fifth, and that's very often a very good place to start looking for harmonies. Harmonizing a fifth up is very simple, and this is what it sounds like up 7 semitones. There you go. Yeah, we can hear against those synth chords that those new notes, 7 semitones up, still fit. So that should be a viable harmony. But to actually enjoy this harmony, we need to bring the original voice back. And that is the point of this dry-wet control. By turning this down, I can say I want mostly the original voice with just a percentage of the harmony added in, which now sounds like this. Yeah, so now we've got a nice parallel harmony sitting a fifth above the original vocal. But there is something I don't like about this, and I'm going to just basically solo that harmony again, and I want you to listen to the last two notes that she sings. Those two notes in particular, at least to my ear, don't sound natural anymore. We've shifted her pitch up so far that it has actually also shifted the timbre of her voice out of a range that sounds natural. And so now it's sounding almost cartoonish or chipmunk-like, being that it's pitched up so high. And this is where the power of ELASTIQUE Pitch V2 really shines, because we can turn this link switch off and obtain independent control of timbre. So we can leave the +7 semitone pitch shift in place, but we can now compensate for that timbre shift that makes her sound unnatural by moving the timbre slider back towards the left. Check out the difference. Yeah, that sounds a lot more like her. It's still higher, it's still airy, but it's not so nasal now. And when we blend the original back in, yeah, in this context, now it sounds like she is singing her own harmony rather than some cartoon character singing along. Yeah, that's a really simple trick to add harmonies to a song. To gain a deeper understanding of these tricks and techniques, I highly recommend that you download the ELASTIQUE PITCH V2 free demo from the zplane.de website. The plugin is VST2, VST3, AAX, and AU compatible, is available for both Windows and Mac, and the Mac version is already M1 native compatible. I think once you try this plugin out and see how easy it is to use and how good it sounds, you'll definitely need this in your toolbox. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.